You're a wizard.
Are you watching closely?
Avengers! It's alive! It's showtime.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to not Movie Melee, Blockbuster Brawl. I'm so used to saying Movie Melee. Blockbuster Brawl, we got a match in round number 1 of the singles tournament, the call-out tournament. Payson Johnson, if you remember last year at the final act when he won the triple threat match against Kaiser and Igor, he won the right to get the first call-out in the tournament. He called out Nazario Montenegro to find out he wasn't in the tournament. So then he called out Adelaide Spence. So this should be a great match. Two fantastic competitors. I'm excited to see how it all goes today. Don't got much else to add. So we're going to go into pre-match interviews, starting with the person who got called out, that being Adelaide Spence, along with their manager, Kaiser Huang. Adelaide, you're going up against Payson. How's that feel?
It sucks. I was pretty open about it during the call out. I wanted to say I asked Tony if he could be here because I think I've formed a collective, the Fuck Payson Club, if you will. Tony wanted me to pass along the message that he wholeheartedly hopes I kick the shit out of Payson tonight, so that's nice. But Kaiser is here as a representative, the co-chair, if you will, of the club. People that Payson has taken a vendetta against, especially like the Melee Writers Room. So Dylan, as one of his best friends, you're good, but Kaiser and I, we are the punching bag at the beginning of John Wick Chapter 4. We're getting thrown, Chapter 3. Sorry, Chapter 3. Literally fucking beating the shit out of us constantly. And today we're gonna end that. We're gonna take a stand against the bearded one, and I have Kaiser here to help me with that.
Okay, Spence. So, first of all, I think that was John Wick Chapter 2, and second of all,
is it?
I cut up for the majority of actually what you just said, but I agree with the fuck Payson part, and I agree with the he needs a new hobby part. Yeah, stop bullying people, Payson. That's not fun.
Okay, strong words. We'll put your manager backstage. Good luck to you. We'll now bring in your opponent for this evening, that being Payson Johnson. Payson, you didn't get your original call-out, so then you had to improvise and then call out Adelaide. So thoughts on facing them and not facing Nazario?
Annoyed. Genuinely very, very annoyed. I thought it was doing a really, really cool thing. We've done a few pick-em tournaments before. The number one pick is never disclosed who they are going to pick beforehand. Close thing was back to formula sexual chocolate, but they were the number 2 pick. I want to be the first one to do that. And Koho, in all his wisdom, thought that Mike and Nazario were the same person and didn't schedule either when one of them said they couldn't make the tournament. I'm still really pissed. Koho, with all due respect, you're a great guy. Very stupid move. I'm still excited to play Spence. Yeah, like Spence said, Spence and Kaiser can be the annoyance in the writers' room sometimes. That me and Dylan just have to magazine hit with our in the back of our heads. I've already called out Kaiser before. Famous moment. Hashtag Payson, I hope you lose. Took that personally, so decided to put him in his place. Not going to say anything about that more because I know Kaiser don't want to hurt anyone's feelings. But I'm excited to play Spence. I'm in a win-win scenario because I've been told if I do lose tonight, I do get to play Nazario. And if I win, I get to move on. So whatever happens, I refuse to throw matches because fuck that shit. So let's play.
All right. Well, good luck to you as well. We will now get into round number 1, which will work like this. It is the whiteboard round. The players will be asked 8 questions, 8 different categories of Blockbuster Brawl. If they get all 8 questions correct, they will be asked a bonus question. Also, they write it on their whiteboards. Forgot to say that part. That's why it's called the whiteboard round. Here's my favorite part where I get to stumble through how the lifelines work. Cody, bring up the graphic. So each player has 3 lifelines to work. There's no fucking, there it is. 3 lifelines to use for the entirety of the match. There's the bar rule where a player can choose to activate it, and then they get 2 guesses at a question. There's also the multiplier, which will double the value of the points of each question. And then there's also the 50-50 rule, which doesn't apply to this round. I'll talk more about it when we get to round 2. Anyways, we're going to get into round number 1 with we're starting with the first category, Legendary Lovers. Which Legendary Lovers film sees one of the main characters promoting a novel they wrote called This Time? Actually, wasn't that bad, me going through the rules of the lifelines. That was great.
Also, to answer Cody's question, I know, but that's an eligible film, so we're
It was chapter 2. I'm just tired.
3,
Oh, yeah.
2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Adelaide.
Before Sunset.
And Payson?
The best movie in the category, Before Sunset.
Before Sunset is correct. I'm more of a sunrise guy, but that's fair.
Ooh.
They're all great. Your next question will be in the category of Hellbound. In the Insidious franchise, what is the term for a person who can leave their physical form by projecting their astral body?
There's a joke answer I could put.
Oh, dear. Well, remember, Cody is backstage for this one. So
He won't. This is not one that will make him mad.
I guess it isn't his league, though, so you can't say anything about it. You can do whatever you want here. Answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. So we will start with Payson.
I believe they call these a persona.
And Adelaide.
I put Payson probably said some anime shit.
You're correct.
Very close. Very close.
Oh, really? I thought that was an anime thing. Never mind.
No.
It's a video game. It's not the same thing.
Both incorrect. We were looking for Travelers.
Oh,
That's fucking stupid.
Yes.
Okay.
So then your next question will be in the category of the MCU. Who plays Sharon Carter in both Captain America, the Winter Soldier, and Civil War? Captain America, Civil War, not Alex Garland's Civil War.
yep, you're good.
There you go.
Yeah, I think that's from him.
Maybe Alex Garland's Civil War is in guns, lots of guns. I don't know.
That'd be awesome. That'd be awesome. Do it, coward.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Adelaide.
No clue.
Payson?
Is her name Emily Van Camp?
Her name is Emily Van Camp.
Take it.
So
Okay.
Payson takes the 2-1 lead. So you get in your next question in the category of elementary. In Glass Onion, what political position does the character Claire DeBella hold? This is a good movie. I recently noticed that it's the highest I rated of this trilogy. I was a bit surprised by that, but it is great. Maybe I need to revisit them all. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We're back to Payson.
But Senator?
And Adelaide.
I erased governor for senator.
We were looking for governor,
Motherfucker. Damn it.
specifically of Connecticut. So then your next question will be in the category of modern masters. Excuse me. In Django Unchained, what is the name of Candy's house slave who is suspicious of Django?
Oh, okay. So it's not her. That's
Like I could say, we're just looking for first name.
Okay. I hope this is the character you want.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Adelaide, I think.
what's my manager? Is it Mr. Alberts?
And Payson.
Is it as simple as Steven?
Steven is correct. Although it's Steven with a V, so tisk tisk. Sorry, Steven with a PH, my bad.
Ah.
Next question. I ruined my joke. Your next question is in the category of Marvel Legacy. Fuck. In Deadpool, during the montage of Wade and Vanessa's relationship, what is the only occasion that we see them celebrate together but not have sex?
That's a good question.
That is a good question. This movie's aight. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will start with Payson
Sure, Halloween.
and Adelaide.
But Valentine's Day.
You know, that's
Is unfortunately incorrect. Both incorrect. We're looking for Lent.
makes a lot of sense.
Is that an occasion? I don't know
Yeah.
Jesus very well.
I think so. I don't know. Your next question will be in guns, lots of guns. In which film in the Rambo franchise does Rambo play a sport where they must transport a sheep to the goal while on horseback?
Wow.
So that's like How to Train Your Dragon 2, right?
Spoiler alert, it is not Alex Garland's Civil War. Shouldn't give away movies in categories. That's my bad, everyone. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Adelaide.
But First Blood Part 2.
And Payson?
But Rambo 3.
Rambo 3 is correct.
Fuck you.
So then your final question around number 1 will come in the category of Dark Futures.
Okay.
Who directed The Hunger Games?
Yep, okay.
I have half of my dinner still remaining on my plate
Ooh.
beside me, so this can be described as a Hunger Game for me.
What you eating?
That's a good one.
I got my carrots left. I leave the vegetables for last all the time, like a toddler. 5, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start.
A real adult here hosting, Gary Ross.
I'm looking at them with fear. Gary Ross is correct. All right, so both get that question correct. Coming out around number 1, the category. The score is Payson in the lead, 5-2. So we'll get into round number 2, which will work like this. It is the wheel round. The players will be asked 5 questions, each worth 2 points apiece, unless they check down a multiple choice, in which case it'll be worth 1 point. They'll spin a wheel before that, though. If they don't like the category they spin the first time, they can spin a second time. They must keep whatever it lands on then. Stealing is available in this round, and they can use the multiplier in this round, should they choose, which will take the multiple choice categories, or the multiple choice options from 4 to 2. They only have one of those at their disposal for the entirety of the match. And the categories on the wheel today are Hayao Miyazaki, which is Payson's strength, On Broadway, which is Adelaide's strength, as well as the general categories of Dark Futures, Space Odysseys, MCU, Modern Masters, Guns, Lots of Guns, Spirit of Adventure, and that is all. So, Payson, you are in the lead. Would you like to spin first or defer?
I will spin first.
I am shocked. All right, then this will be your first spin.
Well, great.
Yeah.
And you land on opponent's choice. My computer took a little bit to update. So Adelaide will bring in your manager. And what would you like to give to Payson?
Kaiser. I'm
Your
between.
strength.
Here's the thing. Payson was in musical, like he did theater in high school, so I feel like he might be better in it than we think. I'm between Guns and Spirit of Adventure because I know that he has not seen every
Actually-
fucking movie here.
So I'll say go for guns.
Okay, let's give Payson Guns.
Spirit
Lots
of
guns.
Adventure has a lot of pretty like famous movies where guns.
Okay.
Great. Guns,
Yeah,
lots of
guns.
guns it is. So we'll put the wheel backstage as well as Kaiser. And Payson and I will be reading you your questions in Guns, Lots of Guns. No surprise there. Your first question. You will find a character known as the Adjudicator in which Guns film?
John Wick chapter. I'm going to use my multiplier. Holy shit. John Wick chapter 3 Parabellum.
That is correct for 4 points.
That was rough.
Your second question. In Hitman, Dougray Scott's character works for what law enforcement agency?
Multiple choice.
Your options are A, the DEA, B, the FBI, C, Interpol, or D, Scotland Yard.
Ooh. Scotland Yard.
It is unfortunately incorrect. Adelaide for the 1-point steal. Is it A, the DEA, B, the FBI, C, Interpol, or D, Scotland Yard?
Let's do Interpol.
That is correct for the 1-point steal.
Did not know that was an agency. Cool.
Challenge. Go for it.
Your third question, Payson. How is Susan Plummer, McCall's longtime ally, killed in The Equalizer 2?
Oh. I've seen this one. But I'll go multiple.
Great. Your options are A, shot, B, strangled, C, poisoned, or D, stabbed.
I'm going to use 50-50.
All right. So is it B, strangled, or D, stabbed?
Stabbed.
That is correct for the 1 point. And that is your use of the 50-50. So your penultimate question. How many Guns films were directed by Sylvester Stallone?
Okay. 2.
That is correct for 2 points.
Which 2 is it?
It is Rambo and The Expendables.
Okay. Did Last Blood. Damn. All right.
So then your final question in this category, Payson. In The Raid 2, what is the alias Rama takes on in order to infiltrate the Bangan crime syndicate?
I've been wanting to watch this because the first one's so good. Multiple choice.
Your options are A, Yuda, B, Goto, C, Topan, or D, Prakoso.
Ooh, those are fun. C.
C is incorrect. For the 1 point steal, is it A, Yuda, B, Goto, C, Topan, or D, Prakoso?
I'll go A.
A is correct for 1 point.
Nice.
All right, so then coming out of Payson's spin, he gets his score up to 12. Adelaide with the steals gets their score up to 4. So we will bring back the wheel for Adelaide's first spin, along with their manager Kaiser.
A lot of hats.
Good job on the steals, by the way. Yeah.
Thank you.
Land on something. I can't see the wheel.
Space Odysseys. I think I should take this.
Space Odysseys. Okay. It's a lot of like the very, very popular movies. I think, okay, how many categories would you rather not once over this?
There's definitely 3 worse. Like this is there's 3 that are definitely worse. I think this is still top 2 or 3.
Okay, then take it.
Yeah. Space Odysseys, yes, please.
All right, sounds good. We will go backstage. Goodbye, Kaiser. And I will be reading you your questions in Space Odysseys. Everyone is very shocked. Your first question. What kind of species is Payakan in Avatar: The Way of Water?
Tolkien.
That is correct for 2 points.
Thank you, Payson.
Good shit.
Your second question. What is Luke Skywalker's call sign in Star Wars: A New Hope?
Multiple choice.
Right? Is it A, red 2, B, red 3, C, red 4, or D, red 5?
Red 4.
Is unfortunately incorrect. Payson for the 1 point steal. Is it A, red 2, B, red 3, C, red 4, or D, red 5?
I think it's red 5.
That is correct for the 1 point steal.
Did you know that for 2?
No.
Okay. I almost shot red 4 for 2. I was like, fuck it.
All right. Your third question. What are the names of the two humpback whales that the crew attempts to retrieve in Star Trek IV: The Voyage Home?
That's fucking Arrival has ruined this question for me. Oh my god. Multiple choice. Damn it.
Is it A, Ozzie and Harriet, B, Laurel and Hardy, C, George and Gracie, or D, Abbott and Costello?
Oh, hell. George and Gracie.
That is correct for 1 point. So your penultimate question now. In the Dune franchise, what is the name of the order Lady Jessica belongs to?
Okay.
I'm gonna double this. The Bene Gesserit.
That is correct for 4 points.
Good shit.
So then your final question in this category. Who composed the score for The Fifth Element?
Fuck. Damn it. Multiple choice.
Is it A, Eric Serra, B, Michael Kamen, C, Elliot Goldenthal, or D, David Newman?
50-50, please.
Right? Is it A, Eric Serra, or C, Elliot Goldenthal?
Has David answered questions about this? You know what? Can I use my bar rule as well?
No.
Don't think you're allowed to use two.
No?
No. You fucking nerd.
C.
5. C is unfortunately incorrect.
Fuck
For the
you,
1 point
David.
deal, is it A, Eric Serra, or C, Elliot Goldenthal? Oh,
And
bro.
the rules for round
5,
3.
4, 3. Repeat the what the okay. Who composed the score for the Fifth Element?
And?
He said it.
Right.
No.
A, Eric Serra, or C, Elliot Goldenthal?
Jeez.
5.
I'm gonna go A.
That's correct for 1 point.
Let's
Coming out
go.
of round number 2, Payson leads 14-11. As we get into round number 3, which will work like this, it is the pick your poison round. The competitors will choose categories that they predetermined in the chat for what they would like to take for their 1, 2, 3, and 4 point value. And we will go until there's a mathematical winner. I said that horribly, but you get the idea. You've seen these videos before. The categories they can pick from today are Space Odysseys, Studio Ghibli, Legendary Lovers, Monster Mash, Guns, Lots of Guns, Dark Futures, Animation Celebration, and Modern Masters. So let them pick right now, and we will be right back. All right, we're back. The players have selected their categories, so we'll start with Adelaide since they are down by 3. So what category would you like for your 1 pointer?
Guns, lots of guns, please.
All right. Your question in Guns, Lots of Guns. Who plays the manager of the New York Continental in the John Wick franchise?
Ian McShane.
That is correct for 1 point. But we will stick with you now for your 2 pointer. What category would you like to potentially tie the game?
Dark Futures, please.
All right. Your 2 pointer in Dark Futures. Who plays Hamish Abernathy in the Hunger Games franchise?
I'm gonna use my bar rule. I believe it's
Okay.
Xavier Dolan.
That's unfortunately incorrect.
Okay, and I think it's Woody Harrelson.
This is a smart move there. Many people make that mistake. That is correct. For the tie game.
Oh,
So then we'll go over to Payson.
I will
Payson,
take-
go ahead.
yeah, I'll take Monster Mash.
All right. Your 1 pointer in Monster Mash. Oop, that's not the right category. There you go. Your 1 pointer in Monster Mash. Who directed Nosferatu the Vampire?
I believe that is. No bits this time. Bar rule, Werner Herzog.
That is correct for 1 point. Caleb Boatman does a pretty good impression of him. So then we'll send it back over to Adelaide. So what category would you like for your 3-pointer?
Legendary lovers, please.
All right. Your 3-pointer in Legendary Lovers. What kitchen appliance does Brian give Annie Banks for their 8-month dating anniversary, which upsets her in Father of the Bride?
Blender.
That is correct for 3 big points.
Good movie. Shocking.
It is.
Good movie.
All right. So then we're back over to Payson for his 2-pointer. So what category would you like?
I will take Space Odysseys.
Space Odysseys it is. Your 2-point question. Who plays actor Alexander Dane, who played the science officer Dr. Lazarus in the titular series in Galaxy Quest?
That would be Alan Rickman.
That is correct for 2 points.
Okay.
I don't know why I'm smiling.
I was going to ask
It's a
the
great
same
movie.
All right, so since we are tied and Payson has more questions, we will stick with him. So what category would you like for your 3-pointer?
I'll do Modern Masters.
All right. Your 3-point question in Modern Masters. In The Killer, the titular killer frequently hides out in what Caribbean country between jobs?
Damn it, that's not where I thought that was going. Caribbean country.
5, 4.
Repeat.
Right, that is your second repeat. Your question again. In The Killer, the titular killer frequently hides out in what Caribbean country between jobs?
I'm not even sure this is a country. I'll just say Cayman Islands.
It's unfortunately incorrect. We are looking for the Dominican Republic.
Fair.
All right. So then, since we are still tied, we will go back over to Adelaide for their 4-pointer in Animation Celebration, and we'll have a situation after that. We'll see. Your 4-pointer in Animation Celebration. What is the name of the team Riley is trying out for in Inside Out 2?
Do you just need the mascot, right?
Yes.
The Firehawks.
That's unfortunately incorrect. We're looking for the Firebirds.
Okay.
So then here's the situation. Payson has his 4-pointer.
Yeah.
Oh, sure.
Kaiser, I'm pretty sure it's the Firehawks.
It's 100% Firehawk. 1000%.
Yeah. Can I challenge, please?
One.
Absolutely.
Yes,
Will be.
Challenge. Yeah.
Oh.
Challenge.
All right, we're back. We double checked it. Adelaide is correct. Firehawks was the correct answer. So with that is 4 points for Adelaide. And here is the situation. Payson has his 4-pointer remaining in Studio Ghibli. If he hits it, we will be going to sudden death. If he misses, then Adelaide will be the winner. So Payson, your question in Studio Ghibli. What is the name of the building at school Umi convinces her classmates to renovate in From Up on Poppy Hill?
I'm just going to save the repeat just in case.
4.
Latin Quarter.
And we are going to sudden death. The Latin
Damn
Quarter
you.
is correct. All right, so we're going to get started with sudden death. Reminder, even though I already told the players, Adelaide has 3 repeats remaining. Payson has 1. Your first question. Which character appears in The Incredible Hulk and Shang-Chi? Gotta say, won't banter much because it's intense, but excellent match. We'll need answers in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Oh, you can repeat just in case.
All right, Payson, that is your last repeat. Your question again. Which character appears in The Incredible Hulk and Shang-Chi?
Happy I did that.
Payson, just let me win. We can just go mad.
I refuse to throw matches. I refuse to throw.
You don't throw. You just take a dive. It's fine.
It's the same thing. I should know of every.
Right, Adelaide
Abomination.
and Payson.
Abomination.
Abomination is correct. Also would have accepted Emil Blonsky.
Couldn't think of his name. Thank you.
22-22. So we get in your next question. In Beetlejuice, what is the name of the object that transports the dead to the great beyond? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, pens down. We'll start with Payson.
Good game, Spence. I put Handbook for the Recently Deceased.
And Adelaide.
Soul Train.
And your winner, Adelaide Spence. Soul Train is correct. Hell of a match. We're going to put the players backstage for now. That was fantastic. Obviously, so every match that goes to sudden death is great. This one is especially high scoring, 23-22, 2 questions deep into sudden death. Fantastic match there. I mean, yeah, Adelaide, they were on the back foot, I think, for most of the match, but they locked in round 2 to get the points they needed to in Space Odysseys, and especially in round 3, which I believe they hit all of their questions to force it into sudden death. So that's very impressive there. Just a fantastic performance from Adelaide in round 1 of the tournament. And great performance from Payson, too. I mean, he's obviously going into this match, he was the only person to have really a win, even though it's not technically on his record in singles. So he was looking pretty tough to beat going into this, and Adelaide got it done. So very impressive stuff there. We're going to go into post-match interviews, starting with our unfortunate second-place finisher for this evening, Payson Johnson. Payson, like I said, great match. You did get opponent's choice, but you were given lots of guns, and he still did really well with it there. I forgot to mention. And then you just missed your 3-pointer in round 3, which ended up being what took it to sudden death. But yeah, overall, I think still a great performance from you. How do you feel?
Genuinely, I feel really, really great. Brawl is sort of my take it easy league. I kind of hate when people say that, but I'll be honest, this is, and I'm still happy with the way I played, even though I didn't quite pull out the win. That being said, shout out to Spence. I know how much they wanted this match. I know getting the number 2 pick, I genuinely didn't know. Probably was feeling pretty annoyed, so I'm happy that I genuinely think the better player and the person that is going to be more committed is going to be moving on in the tournament. And I'll wait for you to ask who I want to play next. But I still feel good with how I play. But seriously, great game, Spence. I could not be more happy with the fact that they won. I know they're dealing with some stuff right now, but really just phenomenal game.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, like you mentioned, me asking you about who you want to play next. Why do you want to play Nazario?
Nazario, the bits are going to be incredible. The bits are going to be so good. Get ready, everyone. I think we are 2 of the funniest players in the league. I've always said there is nothing worse than when players that are trying to be funny aren't funny. We don't have that issue because we're actually funny, and it's going to be it is going to be like watching Blazing Saddles and Young Frankenstein in the 70s with how great we are going to be. God, it's going to be so good.
All right, sounds good. We'll see if John agrees with you in the comment section. But congrats on a great game today, Payson. We'll put you backstage for now, and we'll bring in our winner for this evening, Adelaide Spence, and their manager, Kaiser Huang. Adelaide, fantastic. Like I said, you swept round number 3, which took it into sudden death. And from there on, you didn't miss a question in sudden death to clinch to get the victory here today. Just a great performance overall. Even after a not great round one, you rebounded like perfectly.
Bad round one.
Yeah.
Absolutely very bad round one.
Overall, like very, very impressive way to kick off your run in this tournament. So how are you feeling?
I want to clarify something. Like half an hour before this match starts, I put in the Melee Writers Room chat, we're talking about Soul Plane. I'm like, that's a perfect coincidence for this last question. But I think I've talked about it repeatedly when Dean and I are playing, that when this got announced, I felt like I had found a new main division. I really loved what Koho made and the variety, and like I know they kind of like come off weird, and Payson and I have done bits with it now, but like the lifeline system does make it really interesting and it's really fun. And I didn't think it would amount to anything, from Dean and I going 0-2 to Payson calling me out with the very first pick. I thought I was fucked, and it was lost potential. But it's really nice knowing that me cramming way too much studying in the first month of the year so far. Like my numbers so far have like they're like around like 300 for the year. I'm like, okay, that's pretty good. I'm at like almost 40 so far, which is ridiculous for me. So it's nice knowing it's paid off. I think it's actually more stressful knowing that I have to pick anybody because I'm the number 2. I have to make the first pick, and I have no fucking clue what the right decision is. I have to sit in that anxiety for probably weeks now.
Kaiser, what are your thoughts on Adelaide's performance?
Honestly, like from round 2 onwards, I think Spence and me, to a very certain extent, we made all the right decisions. We picked all the right categories. We just played like a fantastic game from like round 2 onwards. And honestly,
and I forgot to mention
3,
key challenge. Also, I forgot to bring that up.
Yeah, luckily I like Installer too. So that's why when you say Firebirds, I was like, what the hell are you talking about? No,
I think of challenges as being like nitpicky bullshit, not like an incorrect answer. So I'm like, yep, I'm wrong. I'll just accept it.
Yeah, well,
luckily I was able to help Spence on that challenge. Yeah. But honestly, like, and shout out to like Payson as well. Like Payson, he got opponent choice, and he got what I felt was a pretty hard 3-pointer, because the Dominican Republic isn't a very like super prominent Caribbean country. So I feel a bit bad for a Payson, but I think we both know Payson well enough to like know that he will bounce back even if he doesn't study, because his base knowledge is just possibly one of the highest in the entire league. So I think he'll bounce back. But as of now, I'm glad that Spence got a win. It is a break that they needed, and I honestly want them to win the tournament now. Even though I'm also in it, I want them to win.
Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I'm sure. Don't worry. I'm sure Payson will rebound nicely in teams, especially like obviously because he's teamed up with the greatest of all time. But anyways.
Oh no. Teams.
I didn't even realize. I didn't even realize until just now that you're the number 2 ranked. So that's very exciting.
Hell yeah!
I'm very, very interested to see who you pick in round 2 of your tournament. Are any hints as to who you may be wanting to face in round 2?
I'll be honest, I really forget who the options were. I think I would like to play Javi.
Okay.
Because I don't think I played him in Melee last year and I beat him. That is all I can go on.
All right. Wanting to beat Javi again. I like it. Well, congrats again on a great game played today. Adelaide, we'll put you backstage for now. And I will close this one out. Thank you all for watching Blockbuster Brawl. This was a fantastic match. I feel like this is the 3rd one I've had to host so far, and all 3 have been great matches, I feel like. So I feel very lucky there. Thank you to the players, Adelaide and Payson, for putting on a great game here today. Thank you to the writers for helping write the match. Thank you to showrunners, everyone who helps make this channel what it is. We appreciate you. Thank you to the viewers for watching. We'll see you all in the next one. Bye.
I'll be back.
Hail to the king, dude.
What's your favorite?